Let's talk Necronomicons. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode brought to you by Backyard Zombie. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about making a cheap, easy Necronomicon. Now, since 2012, when I discovered my love of Evil Dead, and I actually discovered my love of Evil Dead through the musical, I have made... I can't even fathom how many actual cardboard Necronomicons I've made, especially with having access to videos such from Indie Mogul and Backyard Effects, especially through their era, and then also joining the Knights of Sumeria. There's a lot of information that was available to me to make Necronomicons. So before we start the actual tutorial, I'm going to show you one of my first Necronomicons I ever made fully, and that is this bad boy. And this went through, I believe, one production of Evil Dead the Musical. It has had a repaint because the paint eventually cracked off. This is duct tape, it's holding it together, but this was made out of cardboard and paper mache with just regular Dawn towels. And yeah, this is a fully functioning book, as in there are pages, and all these pages were actually hand painted by me as a lad. I think I made this in 2015, and as you can see, yeah, I just really quickly painted these pages because this was going to be used in, as I said, a production of Evil Dead the Musical. The audience wasn't going to be able to really see it, but it gave the actors something to play with when they were holding it. And yeah, I love this thing, and it's one of my it's in my collection. It's really cool. It needs a repaint, it needs some upgrades, but yeah. But that's not what we're going to be talking about. We're actually going to be talking about this. This is a latex cover I bought off Amazon for about $22 with shipping. And this thing has a lot of potential. This is actually, it's advertised as a book cover. And as you can see, it opens up, it's got some cardboard already in it, but this is a big piece of it's either latex or rubber, and it has so much potential because the sculpt is very ashvsevildead, but I think with a really cool repaint and adding some cool stuff to this, like Elder Props pages printed out on this really cool aged paper, I think we can make a Necronomicon for under $60, and you can use it for your production or your collection. So, let's get started. So you need the Necro cover, various paints, plastic dip, leathercraft cement, and 5-minute epoxy. Alright, so here is the Necro cover in all of its glory. Here's the front, and here's the inside. We got to figure out how to way to mount some cardboard into this. So we're going to have to make some cuts here and there because it's cheap and it's going to tear. So we got to cut it up, and I'm going to get out a piece of cardboard, trace the whole Necro onto it, and cut it out. Be careful with the knife. Then I got to split these pieces up because I'm going to be using some tape to basically hold these together. Now you don't want to put them together. You just want to be able to make the book flexible. So this grip tape really helps with that. And then boom, you can open and close it like a real book. Awesome. Then we have to figure out how to put it inside. So I had to do some cuts. And then once I put it in, I realized, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut the actual cardboard down. And I was able to cut it down kind of to fit. You can kind of see it there. Some parts are longer than the others. And then I was able to get the flaps in. Now we have to glue it. I used epoxy, I used some hot glue, I used some tape, and I was able to fully mount this cardboard structure inside the Necro. And you're gonna have to do this to your leisure and how you like it, but boom. I think we're ready for plasti dip. What do you guys think? So we're gonna break out the plasti dip, and I gave 2 coats inside and outside. Let that plastic dip soak into everything. And then with some leathercraft cement, some brown paint, and some black FX paint, I'm able to make this poop color. And that'll be our base. So I'm going to dry brush this all over the book. Try not to get in all the nooks and crannies. Try to leave some of that black plastic dip kind of shining through. And then I'm going to go in with a lighter shade. And you can go with as many lighter shades as you want until you get that skin look you're looking for. And that is how we do the highlights of the book. It's actually my favorite part. Love it.
And then I painted the stitches black as well. I didn't videotape that part, but I love watching the highlight really come together from the prop.
And there you have it, folks. That is how I made the cover of this Necronomicon. Just using some paint I had lying around and some other stuff I had lying around, I was able to get all this detail in this book cover, and I love the way it came out. Now, this is just part one of a two-part series, because next time we're going to be actually looking at how I'm going to be doing the pages for this Necronomicon. I'm sorry that I couldn't get the video done. It's already nighttime, and this is all I could get done for this video. But stick around. If you like this, you can continue watching part two. We're actually going to be going over the pages for the book, and maybe I'm going to show you guys some other Necronomicons I have lying around the shop. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe think about subscribing. We do a lot of cool Evil Dead stuff here. This will not be the only Evil Dead tutorial. I have some other Evil Dead tutorials I have planned later. But yeah, hope you're well, hope you're great, hope you're feeling groovy, and I'll see you guys in part two, and of course, hopefully, we will see you in the next video here at Backyard Zombie Productions. See ya!